Howdy ho everybody! Today is a nice day to do a nice little hike up to our home mountain called Kriška Gora. It's up there, you can see it, and we're gonna be there in about approximately 2 hours. So we're going up there today over a marked trail. You hit it just here in front of base camp. You hit it right and you follow the very special signs, markings. It's a bullseye or whatever you call it. So it's a red circle, and inside it's filled with white color. It's very typical, and I'm going to tell you a short story about it later. But now I invite you to join me. It's a nice hike. You can do it with family, you can do it alone. Okay, some 2 hours, and we're gonna be up there at some 1500 meters. This is our mountain markation, and it's very famous here. If you come here to visit Slovenia, you'll see that a lot of we Slovenes are in fact a mountain nation. More or less everybody goes to mountains, or majority goes to mountains, and this is one of our strongest brands in our cultural heritage. It was done 100 years ago by a guy called He was a cartographer and very keen mountaineer, of course, and he made sketches and everything, and at the end he decided to do this kind of marking. It's very simple, it's transparent, it's contrast. You can see it in bad weather, so we Slovenes are very fond of it. And by the way, it's a very nice system. So in majority of signs it's like these circled ones, and you have also lines, red lines, and it's very different to most of the markings in other countries where you have only stripes in probably national colors of national flags and so on. And today, now we are 2021, and next year it'll be 100 years from the time that the guy implemented this. Some 5-6 years later, it was formally acknowledged in previous Yugoslavia, and a lot of ex-Yugoslav nations, Croats, Serbs, and others also use it in their mountains. If it reminds you on a traffic sign for stop, let me tell you that the worldwide standardized traffic sign for stop was implemented with the Vienna Convention in, I think, 68 or something. So maybe they took an idea from Mr. Knaffels. But remember, if you go on a marked trail, you have to see it every 50, 100, maybe 200 meters. And if you don't see it anymore, no problem, no panic. Just go back a few steps, find the last one you saw, and then find another one. Bon voyage! Slovenia we have more than 10,000 kilometers of marked trails, and the majority of them, I can assure you, is well maintained because we use them often. And whenever you're maybe in doubt where to go, to turn left, right, to go straight on, don't worry, there should be a pole with a few signposts that will tell you where to go on. Here we are in the village called Goist, and here you have a hut with a playground, and if you're here with small kids, you can stop here so they can play. That can give them a boost for the upper part, or if the rebellion is too fierce, you can just have a nice meal here and stop and go back. Otherwise, the marked trail goes through the village, and of course our hut up there at Kriška Gora is just behind the forest. So here we are at Mount Kriška. By the way, this hut here, you'll see it as Slovenes, as a mountaineering nation. We of course know a lot about mountains, know a lot about marking trails and huts, and we vote for the best hut every year, and this is the best hut from last year. So in 2020 Mount Kriška hut was voted as the best high mountain hut in Slovenia. So we can say that it's not just any hut. So here we are. On your way back, which trail to take? I suggest you take the same one because it's the easiest, and but whichever trail you take, enjoy it, and of course see you back at base camp.